Hey everybody, this is Richard with Richard and Sandra. Hope everybody's having a good day there. I wanted to get on here today and just talk a little bit about content creation and value. There's always a lot of questions around this topic. You know, you always hear questions out there. Well, how do I create something if I don't know anything? How do I teach somebody and give them value on something to better their lives if I don't know anything? I've yet to met anybody out there. I've yet to met anybody who doesn't have something that they know that somebody else doesn't know. Everybody has something that they can create content on that brings value to others. The other day I got on here and I was teaching teaching on how to refinish cabinets. And you're asking, well, Richard, how do you know how to refinish cabinets? Long story short, my father owned a construction company, and me and my brother grew up, and we learned how to do all those things because of his construction company. He taught us all that stuff. And, I had those same questions. Well, how do I teach somebody something if I don't know anything? And I dug a little deeper, and I have a house that I'm working on. It's a flip house. And so the budget for the kitchen, so that we don't go over budget, instead of replacing all the cabinets, I'm refinishing all the cabinets and making it brighter, making it look new. And so I taught a video on that. I was like, man, okay, so I do have something that I can bring value to. I'm also in the medical field. And I'm thinking, well, man, I can think of 1,000 things that I can teach on medical things, to help people in their lives, that bring value to them. So this is just to say that when we're first starting and we're trying to create content, if you have a marketing company out there and you're, man, I don't know what to teach. Well, you really do. You have plenty to teach. It's just that you've got to find what it is that you talk to your friends about, because you're always when you talk with your friends, y'all are discussing things that you're discussing with them. Hey, I ran into this, and here's what I done with this. That's content. And that's what I'm doing. I truly want to believe that I can bring value to somebody to better their lives, and my wife and I are in the marketing. We do a marketing company. My son and I, we work together, doing real estate. We remodel houses and flip houses. And so there's a wealth of knowledge in there for me to be able to help somebody else kind of do the same thing. So this is how you create content, right? You don't need a formal education. You don't need to be the multimillionaire out there just to say you're a multimillionaire and, hey, this is what you do. Not to say that they don't have great creation or great content, because they do, because that's why they're there where they're at, right? Because they have something of value that they're giving to others, right? And so when you're starting out, the belief is, man, I can't get them to believe me, that, little old me that doesn't have much. Why would they believe me? Well, I can believe the garbage man, right? Because he knows something I don't know. He goes out and picks up trash every day, right? And maybe he has a side business that he does, I don't know, some scrap business or something, and he sees all this trash that, we put out on the streets, and maybe there's some value in there for him, and he is able to grab a hold of that and create a business off of that, right? Well, there's knowledge right there. He can teach others how to do that and to better themselves. Maybe there's a chef that's out there, And, you know, he's tired of working that 9 to 5 job, and he doesn't see value in himself. But then if he looked back at his life and he goes, man, well, I prepare all these meals. I know this, I know that about, you know, the different aspects of nutrition. Well, guess what? Now he's got value to teach to others. So don't ever think that you don't have something to teach somebody. We all have something to teach each other, right? From the lowly guy that is just starting out, or the multimillionaire that's been there for years, they all have something in common, and that is they have experiences in their lives that they've grown up with. Now you may say, Richard, well, hey, what about the young kid just got out of high school? What has he got to give to people? Let me tell you something. I have 3 children, and I say children, they've grown up. So I've got a 24-year-old, I've got a 22-year-old, and I got a 15-year-old. And let me tell you what, each one of them teach me something different daily. My 15-year-old, my God, she's a wonder. She doesn't believe it, right? Because she's like most young people. Well, what can I do that somebody will listen to? I listen to her daily, and I learn from her daily, whether it be from, you know, how she studies and a new way that she studies that works for her. She can create content on that to other people her age, and maybe even people in college, to say, hey, try this method of studying. So you see, there's a way that everybody can teach somebody else something new. That's where the value is. And in doing that, when you share, you share with others with the intent of not getting rich, with the intent of helping them improve their lives. And that's what Sandra and I are about. We're about helping others achieve their goals, but also making sure that they don't get in their own ways, that they don't want to share that value with others, because that's where the true success comes in, is creating that content and that value so that others can improve their lives. That's all I wanted to get on here for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and share, comment below. We'd like to comment back with you if you have any other thoughts. Man, we would love to learn about those new thoughts and take that into consideration as well. Be sure and hit the subscribe button to this video for further videos in the future that we may have. And y'all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.